The Philippines is considering a bold move, acquiring Japan's Mitsubishi F-2 Viper Zero fighter jets. This marks a dramatic shift from relying solely on Western suppliers, signaling a new era of regional defense cooperation. The F-2 deal isn't just about new aircraft. It's about forging a strategic alliance with Japan amid rising regional tensions. The F-2 could be the game changer the country needs to protect its vast maritime territories, especially in the West Philippine Sea. This partnership would send a clear message. Manila and Tokyo are committed to a rules-based order in Asia. For the Philippine Air Force, long considered one of the weakest in Southeast Asia, the arrival of the F-2 would be transformative. The Viper Zero's entry could mark the dawn of a new era for Philippine defense. The F-2 proposal gained momentum during a pivotal Philippine Senate hearing on the defense budget. Senator Amy Marcos challenged the slow, bureaucratic process of acquiring Western jets, urging a practical shift toward Japan. She cited the success of Japanese-made Coast Guard vessels and suggested a similar approach for fighter jets, possibly through a soft loan or special financing. This bold idea resonated, highlighting frustrations with the sluggish pace of modernization and the appeal of a faster, regional solution. The Senate's public discussion put the F-2 firmly on the national agenda, forcing policymakers to consider Japan as a serious alternative. The debate is no longer just about Western jets. It's about whether a partnership with Japan offers a smarter, more efficient path. The call for strategic imagination has energized those who believe the Philippines must be proactive in securing its defense. The Senate hearing may be remembered as the moment the Viper Zero became a real option for Philippine air power. The conversation has shifted from wishful thinking to actionable strategy. The nation is now poised to rethink its entire approach to military modernization. The Philippines' quest for a modern air force has been hampered by slow, costly negotiations for Western jets like the F-16 and Gripen. Years of delays have left the Philippine Air Force with a critical capability gap, relying on light trainers instead of true multi-role fighters. The high cost of Western aircraft, including weapons and maintenance, strains the national budget and often leads to compromises. This is why the Japanese F-2 proposal is so compelling. It offers a shortcut to modernization. If Japan provides favorable terms, the Philippines could quickly acquire a capable fighter at a lower initial cost. The F-2, based on the F-16, also ensures interoperability with existing Western systems. This pragmatic solution could finally break the cycle of waiting and give the Air Force the wings it needs. The F-2's arrival would bridge the capability gap and enhance national security. It's a chance to leap ahead, not just catch up. The modernization dilemma may finally have a solution. Japan's role as a defense partner for the Philippines has grown steadily, starting with patrol boats and surveillance aircraft. Japanese-made vessels have become the backbone of the Philippine Coast Guard, patrolling contested waters and building trust. The next logical step is fighter jets, enabled by Japan's new Official Security Assistance (OSA) framework. Unlike traditional development aid, OSA allows Japan to provide grants and support for defense equipment to like-minded countries. This policy shift could finance the transfer of F-2 fighters, making the deal more feasible than ever. The Philippines could be among the first to benefit from this new approach, setting a precedent for future security cooperation. The move from patrol boats to fighter jets signals Japan's readiness to play a more active role in regional stability. For the Philippines, it means access to advanced hardware and a stronger security partnership. The helping hand that once offered patrol boats now offers the powerful wings of the Viper Zero. This evolving alliance could redefine defense cooperation in Asia. The Mitsubishi F-2 Viper Zero is a multi-role fighter seemingly designed for the Philippines' unique needs. Developed by Mitsubishi and Lockheed Martin, it's a larger, more advanced cousin of the F-16, optimized for maritime strike missions. Its larger wings allow for more fuel and heavier payloads, including up to 4 anti-ship missiles, crucial for defending maritime territories. The F-2's extended range enables persistent patrols over the West Philippine Sea from mainland bases. Its advanced AESA radar gives pilots superior detection and tracking, a quantum leap for the Philippine Air Force. The Viper Zero nickname nods to both its F-16 heritage and Japan's legendary WU-20, symbolizing a fusion of American and Japanese engineering. Though not brand new, the F-2 remains a reliable, upgraded platform with proven capabilities. For the Philippines, it's more than a jet. It's a comprehensive solution for archipelagic defense. The F-2 offers the right mix of range, firepower, and technology to meet the nation's most pressing security challenges. It's a compelling choice for Air Force modernization. Excitement over the F-2 is tempered by legal and financial hurdles. The Philippines' procurement laws, designed for transparency, aren't suited for complex military deals with foreign governments. A major barrier is the lack of a legal framework for accepting defense-related loans, a key point in the Senate debate. New legislation is needed to allow soft loans from Japan and enable flexible defense procurement. Passing such laws will require political will and cooperation between government branches. Even with favorable terms, the Philippines must budget for long-term costs, maintenance, training, and infrastructure. Integrating a new fighter means new protocols, trained crews, and upgraded facilities. These challenges are significant, but not insurmountable. Open Senate discussions show growing recognition of the need for reform. The government must act decisively to clear a path for strategic acquisitions. The Viper Zero is within reach, but only if domestic roadblocks are removed. The next steps will determine if this ambitious plan becomes reality. The F-2 Viper Zero deal could redefine regional security, forging a strategic axis between the Philippines and Japan. For Manila, it's a leap toward credible deterrence and sovereignty in the West Philippine Sea. For Tokyo, it's a bold step beyond post-war pacifism, embracing a proactive security role. This partnership strengthens both nations and supports a rules-based order in Asia's vital sea lanes. The deepening alliance is a direct response to shifting geopolitics and rising regional challenges. It complements existing alliances, creating a more resilient, multi-layered defense network. Asian nations are taking the lead in their own security, moving beyond reliance on external powers. The journey to acquire the F-2 tests Philippine ambition and political resolve. Success requires legislative action, serious negotiations, and military preparation. The prize: a modern air force, a stronger alliance, and a more secure future for the Filipino nation.